Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already subscribed, I'd love for you to do so. And this is my garden, my lovely allotment. I'm amongst my cosmos flowers and my borage flowers as well, and I'm surrounded by bees, so I'm trying not to move too much. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? It's been crazy weather, I would say, for July time. June and July so far have been quite chilly in my opinion, and I'd like it for it to get a little bit warmer, but my garden is starting to get on with it. So yeah, come along and see what I've got. So as you come in, this is what it looks like. Just here you've got these beautiful cosmos flowers with my wild strawberries still popping fruit. Look, that's amazing. We've got the borage, and then above the borage we've got this row of tomatoes. Planted straight into the ground and then mulched around with the wood chips, and they seem to be really loving it. I'm really surprised. I'll show you where I've planted the tomatoes in a different area, and that area the tomatoes are not loving it as much, but there are some differences. We've got a lovely pear tree. This year the birds have broken a lot of branches. By the birds I mean the pigeons, and with them went a lot of the fruit. So yeah, I'm not too happy with that, about that. I've got some calendula flowers here as well. They're amazing, and this year I kind of just said to myself, you know, I want to plant as many herb flowers as I can, so use them as teas, etc. You can see in the distance there's some cornflower blue as well, and some lavender too. And this is my polytunnel where my tomatoes and my cucumbers and my peppers live, or a lot of them live. You've got your sweet cherry tomatoes, Costoluto Fiorentino. We've got black cherry, black Russian, Rosa de Burn. We've got some lemon boy tomatoes, and these are about the only ones that are starting to turn. As you can see, I've pruned my tomatoes back quite a lot. The reason for that was that, well, they just weren't turning into a different colour, and as a result I've pruned them back. I know a lot of people don't like pruning the tomatoes because they believe that bacteria can get into the tomato plant itself, but I've been pruning my tomatoes for years and I've been absolutely fine, so I will carry on doing that. And I actually find that it increases the production of the tomatoes too. And we've got some black cherry tomatoes just at the back there as well, look. And look at this monster of a tomato. Just up here, look. Trying to get the good angle. It's enormous. I've actually had to tie it up because it weighs so much. It's about, I'd say, maybe half a kilo in weight. These are the first ripe tomatoes, and I'm so excited to try them. The sun gold cherry go a really like orangey colour, and they're amazing. Really good. Really, really sweet. Really nice. I'm really impressed. It's the first time I've grown these tomatoes. In fact, most of these tomatoes I've never grown before. Every year I like to try and do things, so this year's one of them, isn't it? It's amazing. I'll definitely be growing them again. And my peppers. Oh, the next ones, look. Aren't they beautiful? So I have all sorts of different types of peppers. Chilies, spicy ones, sweet ones. Some of them are already getting some chilies on them, or some peppers, so I'm really happy with that. Which one is this tall one? De Rosso. So what some people do is cut the pepper down lower down so it becomes more bushy rather than more tall. But that sort of then takes it longer for the pepper to produce anything, and my growing season is not that long, so I choose to have mine nice and tall like this one. And then we've got my cucumbers. I have different ones here. So the one here, the one that's growing a lovely cucumber, this is the Burpless Tasty. I've got some Market Moss, I've got some Chinese slogan ones, some Ladiva cucumbers. Yeah, lots and lots of flowers, as you can see, everywhere. I've not grown some of these before, so I just want to know what it's going to turn out like. As you can see, it needs a good weed in here, but I'm going away soon again next week, so that will be done properly on Saturday before I go away. So it's all sorted. And I just spotted a lovely cucumber. I'm just going to go ahead and pick it. Look at it. My first cucumber, this is. What type is it? Doesn't say. I can't see any male flowers in it, so I'm gonna pop it just up here in a second, the name of it. But these are meant to be for the pickling cucumbers, and my friend actually sent some to me from Ukraine before the war started, literally just before the war started, and he sent me 52 packets of these because the minimum order was £5, and well, 52 packets came up to £5, so I've got loads and loads of packets, but let's see what it tastes like. Wow, very firm, very sweet, really good. Amazing. So I'll be planting quite a few of these after I've taken out the peas, and these are mainly going to be used for my pickling, but wow, amazing. Really impressed. Let's go ahead and see what else I've got. Next is my lovely brassica bed. I've got so much stuff in here. So many lovely cabbages. The ones at the front here will be Brussels sprouts, purple Brussels sprouts. I've got some cauliflower. Look, I've got cauliflower coming through. Yeah, I'm really excited about cauliflower. I've got another one just here. And what you have to do to stop it from turning yellow, just bend some leaves over the sort of front of it. It's not going to stop it from growing. It's just going to stop it from going yellow. So, yeah. Quite happy with that. Got lots of beautiful kale. And we've had so many purple sprouting broccoli of these plants. It's unbelievable. And yeah, we've just got lots and lots of red cabbage and regular cabbage. I mean, look at some of these heads of these cabbages. It's really forming a tight head on those. Some more over there. Whoop, hello cauliflower. That's another cauliflower. Let's stick that one in as well. We got some purple cabbage, taking a little bit longer. Another cauliflower over there. Got some celery. We are big celery eaters, so yeah. We've got some more kale, loads more purple broccoli. Yeah, I'm really excited about this bed. I'm really excited what it's going to bring us this year. The reason why I've got so many cabbages, well, I just really love cabbages and I love sauerkraut. So I'll be making that late in the year and I'll bring you along to that as well. These are looking amazing actually. They're not far from picking. So I'm happy with that too. We've got some Filderkraut cabbage here, and that's the pointy type of cabbage. Yeah, that's what I call the brassica bed because, well, that's all that it's full of. I'm not sure where these are from. The marks on the leaves, if you know, let me know. But apart from that, everything else looks healthy, so yeah, I'm quite happy with it all. And then we've also got another bed here. Here I've got some more cabbages, some colettes growing, loads and loads of leeks. We use a lot of leeks in our household. And also I was in a position where I really needed to fill up the space. So that's what I did. I've got one free bed full of weeds, as you can see. So, you know, doing no dig doesn't mean no weeds, especially if you're unlucky like me and you've got mare's tail, couch grass, bindweed, and they all just keep coming back, even the bits where I've mulched. For the biggest difference, I don't know if you can even see them, put some tomatoes straight in the ground. Look at the state of this. Has no mulch whatsoever, and I've weeded this so many times already, and it's just a forest of weeds. And I don't want to mulch this bit because, as you can see, it's full of potato plants. So my idea is to leave it this year, this part, harvest all of the potatoes, and then mulch like the rest of it, because there is such a stark difference between no dig and dig. So yeah, I've got quite a few tomato plants, but actually they're not as healthy here as what they are where I've planted them between the wood chips. Don't know why, but they're not liking it as much as with the wood chips. We've got some lovely apples. These apples are actually delicious. There was one on this tree when we first took over. I'm really excited for it. But one of the things that didn't go so well this year is this bed here. I was planning to have my peas along here and then my cucumbers, and well, everything's just absolutely dying. I don't know why. There's a lot of stuff that's pushing through from the other side of the fence, and I think that is why it's not working, but it's absolutely fine. We will survive. I can always plant something else in here for next year. Even the onions are not doing so well. I think they've been attacked by pigeons, which isn't helping. There are still some peas on here, but it doesn't really matter because, well, we've had loads and loads of peas anyway from here. But yeah, this bed, not so good. But I really don't beat myself up about it. I mean, I've had this allotment for 7 months and it was a state when I got it, so I think I've done pretty well so far. And even though I'm not using up all of the lands at the minute, I'm going to be putting in a lot more next year. So yeah, one bed of poor peas, not gonna worry me. We've got our beautiful sweet corn. I've staggered planted these a little bit. So the ones at the back, there's about 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They were in first, so you can tell they're going to be ready first as well. And we've got the rest. I've got some ornamental sweet corn here as well. I don't know what's what, but it's looking good. It's looking like it's growing. My enormous potato batch, I will be harvesting these soon, and I'm hoping to pop some earlies or some new potatoes in there straight at the same time once I've harvested these. I've never done that before, but I'm really looking forward to trying it out. But they've done really well. I mean, they're starting to turn at the bottom. It's not blight, it's just the fact that they're getting ready to be pulled. As you can see, it's starting to die back. And my bed of dill. Dill is amazing. I use it in salads, in absolutely everything. A lot of people ask me, is it just meant to be for fish? No, you can literally use it on so much. And I always use it for salads, and I love the taste of it. And my kids don't usually eat things like this, but when they know it's come from the allotment, they eat it all of the time. So yeah, it's great for the kids as well. But my main reason of growing so much dill is because you need it for pickling cucumbers and pickling other things as well. So I'm really happy with how it's produced. It's getting some blossoming on the top already, so soon I'll be cutting it down and drying it all out so that I can use it for pickling cucumbers and other things as well. Might even pickle some eggs. I've been offered some eggs from someone who has hens here because they've got too many, so it's a great way to preserve eggs as well. And with eggs, pickled eggs, I love to have them on a salad, so yeah, I'm really excited about that. The greenhouse, the last thing I was hoping to show you. So all in here that I have is just aubergines and peppers and chilies. I've got quite a few plants just here. I've had quite a few that's starting to grow, like these ones here, and ooh, banana peppers. I've got some pretty big ones. This is a pepper. I'm pretty sure I picked it too early, but like I said, you are meant to pick them fairly early at the beginning just to encourage the plant to produce more. So let's see. See what it looks like in the middle. Quite a lot of seeds. It's definitely not spicy. That's good. So the kids can eat them. Okay. They're definitely not ready yet. I can tell you that bit. And that's about it. I know it doesn't seem like a lot to you probably, but to me it feels like a huge leap. And what I've achieved here, I feel like I've done quite a lot in the 7 months, especially if you look at some of my videos at the beginning where I've literally had to strip the whole plot of carpets. So yeah, I feel good. I think Allotment is still my happy place and my relaxation place, and I come here away from my husband and the kids just to have peace and maybe even a drink or two. But yeah, I'm really happy with it, and I'm loving all of the produce I'm getting from here. Like I said before, I've gardened for many years, and yeah, this is just probably one of the best things I've done. And I wish I had that during all the lockdowns, because that would have been brilliant, but it all happens for a reason at the right time, doesn't it? So yeah. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Bye.